free lane. He's 14 for 13.
A rolling boulder, crit, able to get the double stun, actually stopping KaKa from getting the instant lift, but it'll still be there. With Fate's rotation, crit, low on life, and the slap will be there from Moogy.
Hardest matchups for Ember Spirit, and he's actually breaking even with the Monkey King.
Rolling boulder, they're going again, but the Newbee supports are still in the neighborhood. They drop the tombstone with Sccc. Moogy able to get the stun off. Sumail's flame guard will help burn them down. KaKa trying to reach crit in time. They're still killing off the tombstone. Sumail will get rid of that, but KaKa pick it back up against Sumail. Down to 540 HP. One more attack. It's not going to be enough. He salves and survives. I think he was good anyway.
Not lovely.
Yeah.
See if this
multiple
is gonna work for them.
choice.
Yep. Oh, this is a good
Sumail's dead.
This is a good move.
Tombstone down, and they don't actually have the flame gun up on Sumail just yet. Now he turns it on, but the slide down, he dodges it with a slide of fist. There's a lot of creeps. They have to wait. The Searing Chains grab 3. It bought time for crit to arrive. Trying to get rid of the tombstone. Fear will rotate back over again. Thanks to that deep observe ward, Newbee understand the support has arrived.
What a baller.
Newbee just over 1,000 in both for them. But at the same time, you are running an early Undying who gets kicked back. The tombstone will be dropped. Faith cannot survive this. The Sleight of Fist Searing Chains has to work, and that double damage on Sumail. He still wants to fight, but so does Newbee. They bring in everyone, and the Familiars also have arrived in the battle. So Arteezy, really? He denied Sumail? Oh boy, there are so many heroes around. How the hell did he do that? Now Crit's going to get himself a double kick.
Side, which is very unusual, but it's just by virtue of having these like 40 denies.
Oh, Sumail again! He makes it look easy. There is no extra heal for Faith to help out his mid, but Sccc this time's going to burn the Sonic Wave. It clips the edge of the Wyvern. Command.
You don't have Wukong's command, so this team fight is a lot weaker from them.
He's a long way away from it too. KaKa initiated. Full Spirit's being committed. Fade, well, he drops down the tombstone, but now gets cursed up as well, allowing EG all the space in the world to get rid of that tombstone and move their attention towards Fade. More Spirits committed in forward. Just count your losses. KP wants out of this mess. Sccc, a big ulti, but all he gets is fear. Moogy pounces himself forward. It creates a little bit of distraction. Now in for the slap down. The distraction was so KP could back up to the tier 3 tower.
So I guess so far so good. But if they want to fight right now and he doesn't have his ulti again and it's a big team fight, you know, instant regret.
Just had the smoke break on top of the observe ward. The BTs are up now for the Ember, who just piggybacks on the back of the Familiars. He will get silenced up pretty quickly, but KaKa, and not back to the Sonic Wave is beautiful. There is no way to keep him alive, even with all the help that was there from Fear. KP's in trouble. A good Nova, Sccc and Faith coded in that. KP will now fall. Faith triggers its ultimate, but he doesn't have enough life to survive all of this. Arteezy with a double, a long jump in. Sccc can go back to work again, killing off that ES, but jump away. Moogy still ticking down with Poison Sting and Nova on him, and Familiars causing problems. The chain stuns into Soul Assumption of Arteezy will give not only him a triple kill.
Start doing some structural damage and establish a foothold. And now they're covering this bottom area very nicely. This stolen play course.
They've got that Sonic Wave in a great position. Via, well, he got the curse off. KaKa in a lot of trouble. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off, and just this mid-initiation, the Tombstone will go down. Arteezy will take care of that, but the Dream Call from KP, keeping Universe there into the Wukong command. This is what they want to have happen. Arteezy gets slapped down by the stick. The Familiars are also lost to him with no resummon available.
And the Yule is now countered by one item.
EG preparing for mid-fight. It's going to be the jump in from Crit. Gets a silence off. Faith needs to keep Sccc alive, and can they do it with the Rubik pickup from KaKa? They do it. Sccc was able to get far enough away, and with the Dream Call and Tombstone down. Okay, well, Tombstone is actually down now. Newbee back up to their tier 1 tower. They have to be stable here. The Spirit committal. They're going in after Moogy Diffuser Blade, slowing down Sumail, but Arteezy's Familiars are there into the backlines. The curse is out onto Faith. KP unwillingly sticking around to get kicked to by Crit behind that tier 1 tower. I think it's time to also leave that lane. I believe on bottom lane 2, that tier 2 tower. Oh, the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains! Sumail actually caught him in the trees. Sccc, he's BKB'd up, but where do you go from here? He's jumping through the tree line. They don't know. They don't know they actually got him. He'll wait in the trees. The courier passes by with the Maelstrom, but they don't know anything. His ship's in the night. EG is checking everywhere, but where he is, Sccc will blink and walk away. They had no idea just how good the play was.
Oh, man.
Evil Jesus and EG, They kind of want to get out of here, but then again, maybe not. BT's forward, Crit jumps in, the Rod of Atos, they get the lockdown on KP, but the Sonic Wave from SCC. It's very effective. They've almost got the kill. The Cold Embrace won't protect ES and the Wukong command. They are just locking him and diffusing him up. The quick 4-stuff up gets Universe up onto the high ground and away from that stun lock, which Newbee was ready to throw out too. A quick jaunt. Will it be there? The jump forward? No, KP can't get out. And Fear will be the sacrificial lamb. Newbee, they do lose the tier 3 tower, but they keep their bottom lane of racks. Evil geniuses. They do trigger their pipe. Yep, he's holding the tombstone until now. Familiars focusing on Faith. KP gets the silence off. Right now it's only an Arteezy. The follow-up to K. At least it can remove the life as his life is gone. The Rubik moved back to the world of the living. There goes your tombstone. Bottom racks still being chipped away at the moment. They need a little bit more help here. And Sccc, he's going to grab the courier, looks towards Fear. The curse will come out. This chain stun and Moogy. He's trying to keep EG inside the base and let Sccc pick up the back lines. So far it's working. Bouncing down. Crit will end up falling with the orb damage. KaKa jumps in. He gets a stolen Nova hitting into Evil Jesus, but the damage is so high from Sumail. He almost had enough to kill off most of the Newbee lineup, but it's not enough just yet. Fear still going down to KP, but KP being hunted by familiars. Sccc so low, regenerating back in the fountain, but where's your creep wave? The buyback is there from KP. Familiar drop, stunning him up as he TP'd in, chaining it nicely, but now the phase shift, they can pick off a couple of these familiars. With no resummon, that's just good money.
To let his
that
teammates
smoke
shine.
position, Universe, he's the one. KP just instantly jumps on. He'll take the stun
Double
because
force.
support is there from EG. With a double 4-staff, they do drop the tombstone as well. A rooted up undying. He is in a very bad position, but Sccc again in the back lines. He blinks aggressively forward, has to burn the BKB, and running away. Sonic Wave is still available. Sumail diffused up multiple times. KaKa wants to keep that control going. Somehow Faith is still alive and kicking through all of this. Crit, he's the real kicker, however. Right into the back lines, hitting the target, setting up for Sumail to get the double kill. The Sonic Wave will now finally come in, and Moogy, it is a fantastic Wukong's command. He'll recover the gem, fighting up against everybody who's coming at him. Sumail cannot finish off Sccc. He'll get regenerated up quickly, but the trouble is the gem carrier Moogy, he'll end up falling. The TP out. Oh, Siri Chase, he tried it again, Sumail.
Fairly late in that fight. They've been fighting for like a good 15 seconds before the Wukong's command comes out, and EG have built a great advantage. Oh, they're actually going to be fighting. SC's trying to defend here. BKB.
And he's going to burn it again. He's just trying to find time to make sure they only lose one lane of racks, not two. Potentially holding more. Undying. Now back, TPing forward. He's going to need to get it. Oh, nice curse from KaKa. A little bit more control time, allowing Sccc to back up a little bit more. But Arteezy in through the rear with that Rod of Atos, attacking into KaKa with the familiar drops. They keep the control there. KaKa, he can go invis. He's a little bit further away from the shrine. Faith with a good soul rip gives his Rubik life once more, and they need to jump in. Sccc, he's back right now, doesn't have the Sonic Wave available. Faith, so much damage, so much stun, so much control, so many core heroes going down. It's an instant buyback here from Sccc. KP, he's trying to dodge it down. It's a great dream call, allowing Moogy a triple stun inside the Wukong command, allowing the diffuser to do work, and now they need to find that target. Universe, he must die. They must get something to make up for these buybacks, but Fear able to TP out inside the dire base under their nose. It's KP who's jumped forward. He thought the rest of Newbee were right behind him. Now they are, but the Sonic Wave, a big ass whip. Now they're looking for more. At least Arteezy will still end up falling, but they're having to deal with his friends, the familiars. Orchid, it's onto Sumail, still running out. Moogy, he wants that movement speed, riding the cloud of victory, but right now, Vision allowing Newbee to fight around the pit. Maybe they get a buyback out from EG. It's not going to come now. It's too low out. So Sumail jumps in, looking for the seal. Moogy with a slap down. Roshan, who do you belong to right now? It belongs to the Radiant. Aegis Immortal, snatched by Moogy. They're going to keep the fight going. Crit can't rolling ball around in time. Sumail, he'll spirit himself out, but will there be another follow-up? Sccc right behind him. They need that pickup. The BKB's there. At least a Dream Call will hold Universe in position. A quick Nova out. The Searing Chains, it's on Moogy. He wants to keep the chase going, but to which target? That's your target. The Geometry Sight's on the deck. The slapdown is there, and now with a sleight of fist, the revenge kill. They pop the Aegis to the Immortal. Universe will still go down, and KP gives a well played to Sumail. Good sportsmanship. from up on the high ground and cut off Faith. At least if you can start spamming out these decays, EG will drop low. There's your Dream Call initiation. They do get the curse over on SCCC, but it's taking so long to kill him off. His BKB is off. Meanwhile, it's a great Wukong command from Moogy. They're chasing Arteezy. He has to resummon the familiars. He needs the damage and the stuns, but the Sonic Wave from SCC. He'll commit on the mark. Sumail in very, very deep. They need to get him out of here before he slaps down. Now he is down, at least over the hill. The Samira jump is KaKa initiating through him, killing off Sumail with a taste of his own medicine. The Magnetize, it is, however, ticking harder into Newbee, but so far they've killed 4, and the 5th, it will fall as well. Evil geniuses lose the whole kit and caboodle. Confused by now, it's been, Plague Wards have been claimed by the enemy team, and then you see 9 heroes listed in the graph. SyndereN Chains out, well, this is a good pick-off if they can actually get Faith. KaKa using the familiar for the AoE stun, as well as the Glimmer. Faith drops the Tombstone, in fact. He has buyback of Marvel as Sumail goes in very deep. A double rooting. They're looking for more KP. The damage with the slap! Oh boy, EG, you did not want that. The curse trying to create space. The space is not created. Sccc with his BKB was standing on the front lines. Heavy amounts of damage. They've burned so much mana. Alright, well, EG.
Aegis is expired, right?
Yep. Aegis should definitely be gone. Roshan may respawn in 1 minute's time. Meanwhile, the pickoff is going to be there. It's a Gale stolen by KaKa, throwing it into the hexed up target, the Sonic Wave. Well, that's the first one being committed. Okay, yeah, still Gale again. Why not? Universe being pushed around. The curse, however, is out for the moment. SCC doesn't actually attack. The BKB will protect him. KaKa being initiated on by the Disco Ember, but really, that damage isn't going to do enough. You want to bounce out. There's so many Rod of Atos just rooting everyone to the ground. Arteezy protected by Lotus Orbs. Massive abilities being committed, and yeah, that's the familiars. They're back in again. But they need to secure the vision game first. Very difficult for Newbee against the familiars, but this will make it work. The Venomancer, Universe down, and the crit! It actually connected into crit, doing heavy amounts of damage with the crit. Now Yule Scepter up, the curse, holding SCC in position for the moment. Crit able to get another kickoff. He's right in the middle of Newbee. You're going to steal at least the grip, and crit, well, he will finally fall. Fear on the run. Moogy can't see him. Now support comes over the Gemma True side, so Fear jumps up into the tree line. He'll end up falling. EG dropping like flies. Like the avian variety they are, the Visage will fall. A big Sonic Wave, and you won't care. You want the buybacks. They're there from Venomancer. They're there from Arteezy. It can make sense in the late game, just where you just want to catch that one hero a long way out of position. And now it's going to be KaKa caught out of position. He's got Lotus and 4-star. Glimmer Cape for the Invis, of course. Now Sentry Ward is only now just being thrown down. He's got the life with a double 4-star and Solar. Sccc doesn't really connect on that first Sonic Wave for KP. He'll connect with a Dream Call and Dagon, dropping Veno low, allowing Monkey King Moogy with a 3-man slap, not committing the ultimate. Universe, he does get his own off, so Nova coding up Newbee, a rolling boulder in from Trip with the Sonic. Universe almost walks out. They kill the King as well as the Quab. Newbee, the fight from Evil Jesus looks wonderful. Moogy able to jump away, good thing to get rid of that Shadow Blade. Staying invis, Sccc going back in again. He wants to kill on Crit, he'll get it as well. Fear gonna cold embrace himself as Moogy patiently waiting to bring down Fear. He'll actually slap stun onto Sumail. They're changing targets. They want to kill off the Ember. KaKa's got the pickup. No throwback from him. Just lets him drop where he lies. And Moogy wears an attack. The Spirits! KaKa's in again! Finds the opening. They're chasing Fear, but even this clipped wing bird, maybe he can survive. No! The Yule Scepter will cancel the TP out. No buyback from him or Arteezy. Megas still have an extra like 50 seconds on the clock.
And notice, by the way, in these fights, oh well, you might have to wait on that. He's
going to go in. SyndereN Chains for KP again. Another 2-man coil. It's creating space more than anything else at the moment. But KP dropping low, the 4-star for Soul Rip will push him out and heal him up. And that top range Rax, all the steps between Newbee and Megas, fortification, delaying more time. Another 43 seconds before you have Arteezy back into the world of the living. Megas are up, and Newbee will retreat.
Leading position that they had earlier. I think Sumail's build in this game was very good. We're just reaching a point now when it's not as effective anymore.
The SyndereN Chains, here comes the familiars. EG looking for that fight for the slap! Moogy again! Here's Arteezy! Arteezy as well as the Universe. The Wukong command is down. The curse, maybe it can create some space. Faith, thank you for playing. You'll be now dead, but the sacrifice is not in vain. A triple kill for Sccc with 3 heroes down with no buybacks available. This looks to be the game. Fear, he wants to TP out, able to do so, but it's Sumail and Fear versus 4 of Newbee, and they are barreling down the mid lane for a GG push.
Moogy just told them, he's like, they used curse last fight. There's no curse yet, don't worry. Go hit the towers.
Yep.
He might get 1 curse before... Still 45 seconds on Arteezy, man, this game.
It's hard. There's your Dagon attack with the silence and the Bloodthorn. They'll pick each other up with the telekinesis. And now they drop down, but Moogy, he's focusing onto the Shrine. Will it be enough to bring down the Fountain? Let's jump forward. The Sonic Wave, Sumail, Slide of Fist will buy some time, but will it be enough? The Hex is around. There's a lot of damage, Newbee, but it is not enough. Belongs to Newbee, and we will be forced into a 3rd deciding match.
One of the best games of the tournament so far. And SC
yeah, you can
and Faith
see
seem very